Hey guys, welcome to Jerry App, or welcome back to Jerry App. Today we're gonna announce the another series, or I guess it's like a mini episodic series that I think I'm gonna call Minisodes. Like mini episodes. Pretty clever, I thought. But today we're gonna talk about Nacht, Untoten from the very popular Call of Duty Zombie series. I've been playing through all the old zombies maps. I've been trying to get. I'll tell you what, like the challenge I've been giving myself. So to prove I'm not washed, I'm trying to go through all the zombie maps, all the Treyarch zombie maps, like World at War through Black Ops 4, probably Cold War 2. I never played Vanguard. I've never played. I've played Infinite Warfare, like Zombies in Spaceland 2, but I'm not including that. I'm not including any of the World War II maps. But this series is basically just going to be Treyarch Zombies, retrospective on each map, and we're also going to talk about when they came out, the impressions, what it added to the series as a whole. Because I do want to cover the Call of Duties as their own titles on this, as part of like the normal episode. Which, by the way, I re-listened to the last Plants vs. Zombies episode, guys, and I cannot believe how awful it is. Like, it's so bad, man. It sounds like I'm literally just a scripted bot talking about the levels. Like, I put none of my personality in it, and that's kind of what I didn't want it to be that, If you wanted a history lesson or what the hell the game's about, you would just look it up, So I'm going to try to, put some of my own commentary in this, not be so bot-like, and kind of just explain my likes and dislikes about the maps, how far they came along, strategies on them, and just like the impact they had on the game as a whole, and which is cool. I'm going to call these episodes Minisodes. I do plan on doing the games as a whole, but the zombies maps I'm going to do separately. I could probably pair, the World at War maps into one video. I'm going to do the only one I'm going to do all in the same video is bus, depot, farm, and town on Black Ops 2 because they don't really offer They don't really offer that much of a different experience, right? They're solo maps, or they're not solo maps, but like they're just basic survival maps compared to the rest of the zombies experience as a whole. So I feel like they can all just kind of get lumped together. Same with the World of War maps. I played them all in Black Ops 1. They can probably get lumped together, but I'm going to talk about them separately because, like I said, we want these episodes to be short and sweet. I'll probably rehash them in the Black Ops video later because I do want to make a Black Ops video with covering everything, the campaign, the multiplayer, the zombies. Same with most of the CODs, but I want to start with the zombies just for now. Like I said, just to do something easy, get my bearings on this thing, on this show, this podcast, on the pod, as a lot of people might say. God, I fucking hate this term. There needs to be a better term for like having a show where you talk about something instead of like doing the podcast. Like I don't want to call myself a pod bro, but here we are. I guess that's what I am. So anyways, we're going to get right into it, guys. Nacht, Untoten. I played the Black Ops 1 version just because it's a better experience overall. You know what I mean? You don't have the glitchiness of World at War. The zombies are so unforgiving in that mode. Plus, what I'm doing is, in this series, I don't buy Quick Revive, so I get to round 20 at least without Quick Revive, and because there's just something about downing and losing all your perks and having to buy them back that's just so frustrating. I would rather try to go from 0 to 20 just without Quick Revive, just that's the challenge. I could still buy Jug, which is a necessity on most maps. But yeah, so I guess let's get into it, man. So Call of Duty World at War releases November 11th, 2008. So long ago, man, and one day after your boy's birthday, and who could forget, man? Like, you play through this will get its own episode, but man, that last campaign mission where you're storming the Reich, you're just battling through it. You get to the rooftop. You get shot by the German soldier, and then Reznov goes to ham on that guy. He just goes absolutely fucking ham on that dude with the machete, cuts the Nazi flag down, plants the Soviet flag, and you're like, hell yeah, it's over, man. And you feel accomplished for beating the game, right? And then, it scrolls to it does the last cutscene, and it's like 60 million lives were lost, which is cool. Which, by the way, dude, I miss historical accuracy in old Call of Duty, and old Call of Duty in general. Like, they weren't afraid to be graphic and gore, man. And the way it just ties in with the real world is so cool. That's why I love the Black Ops 1 campaign a lot. That is the most fantastic storytelling I've ever seen. But anyways, right? The credits roll at the end of the mission Downfall, and you're like, hell yeah. But then it doesn't take you back to the main menu. You get another cutscene for one of the first after credit cutscenes that I can remember. And, there's a crashed plane. There's shadowy figures walking around. And then all of a sudden, one of them starts sprinting at you, and you're like, what the hell? Why is he running like that? What is going on? And then all of a sudden, you just spawn in, and you're like, wait, there's more to the mission? I don't understand. What happened? Where am I? But then, you're sitting there. There's boards. There's boards. There's a door that says help on it. It says, costs $750 to open. You're like, wait, it costs money. What the hell? What is this? And then all of a sudden, after what takes forever, honestly, in World of War, it takes absolutely forever for the zombies to start walking in, to start walking up to the windows, right? But then they walk in, or they start walking up, they start ripping the boards out the windows. You're like, holy fuck, these are fucking zombies, dude. What? That, you guys don't understand how crazy that was back in the day for, especially a World War II game. Or zombies games in general, weren't FPS games. There was, I can't remember if Left 4 Dead was out at this point, but Call of Duty in zombies, or zombies in Call of Duty, obviously, excuse my retardedness, is that was such a crazy thing to see at the time, It's just I don't get it, man. It's the very first time they ever did anything like this, and it was obviously a massive success because it goes on to be a staple of the series. But yeah, man, I'll never forget loading in on that map. I was young as shit too. I was probably 10 years old or something, and it was scary, man. Just the zombies slowly walking in, you're like, holy shit, dude. So you're armed with that the M1911 at first. So you're like, okay, whatever. This takes them out fine. They hit one knife. You realize the slashes in the corner, the bottom left corner, are the rounds you're on, and you're like, holy shit, I'm progressing rounds. I think most of us probably only got to 3 or 4 before we realized, or on our first time, because we were all noobs. We had no idea how to run zombies around, how to camp. I mean, you can't really camp on Nacht or Untoten at all, but. Yeah, man, this is so iconic. So then you get all the points to open up the doors, right? There's only 3 doors. There's the help door, there's the upstairs barricade, and then there's the stairs next to the mystery box, right? And that's, oh god, remember opening the help door for the first time and seeing the mystery box too? You're like, what the fuck is this thing? It's just a box on the floor? What could possibly... It says I can't remember. Does it say hold X for random weapon or whatever? I played this on Xbox back in the day, but I'm replaying this through on PC because I'm a PC gamer now, man. Mouse and keyboard supremacy. But yeah, you open up, you take your first hit of the mystery box. You're like $9.50. It's kind of expensive, man. But you do, and then all of a sudden you start to see random weapons start cycling, and then you quickly realize what the gimmick is. You're like, oh. It's just a free random weapon. That's pretty freaking cool. Especially because, there's some stuff you weren't expecting in there, like the ray gun. This was probably most people's first introduction to the ray gun, which, if you don't know what the ray gun is, it's the first wonder weapon ever made in Call of Duty. Actually was a campaign weapon First, not a lot of people know this, but you could get it first in campaign. I can't remember, on the Mission Beach there was you had to jump in these craters a certain way, but then these statues would rise and you'd get the ray gun and use it in campaign first. I mean, technically it was in the campaign first, but people probably only found that out after zombies, right? Because that was a lot harder of an Easter egg to figure out than just beating the game, you know? So the ray gun, it's like an alien blaster. It shoots basically these green explosions. It's really, really strong, does a lot of damage. But I mean, not so much in the early games though, right? But it's definitely better than the bullet weapons are. But yeah, you get that ray gun, man, and you can climb to round 20 pretty easily. Well, like I said, I played the Black Ops 1 version, so I had guns like the Galil in the box and the FAL, not just the World War II weapons. And all the Mule Kick comes in on the Untoten. Only Mule Kick, which is kind of weird, right? They didn't put Juggernog or any of the OG perks in this map, which is kind of strange, but I get it. They want Nacht to be like the hard, bare bones survival map of Black Ops 1, which is cool. I mean, I like it. I'm all right with that. So let's see. On round 20, my round 20 journey on this map was pretty straightforward. In Black Ops 1, you get the Thunder Gun as well, which is the wonder weapon from Kino and just Black Ops 1 in general. It's on Nacht as part of the Resurrection DLC where you get all the World at War maps plus Moon. So my round 20 strategy was pretty simple. I opened up the help room door. I farmed for points. I buy the Thompson right away. Thompson's a great points gun. Plus it has a good headshot multiplier, so you can get kills, but you can get a lot of points too. That's going to become a staple of the franchise later, is farming points, by the way, because you're going to need points to open up a lot of stuff. But in Untoten, like I said, simple, bare bones. You don't need a lot of points. You just keep rolling the box forever on this map till you get what you want, right? So you keep rolling. Obviously, you're going to need the ray gun. You're going to need the thunder gun. You get monkey bombs too, which monkey bombs, if you don't know what they are, they, for some reason, I don't know how, like you must be fucking under a rock or something if you're clicking on this video and you don't know about zombies. But yeah, you throw them. It's a monkey. It's a symbol monkey. He sings, he jumps around, and the zombies are attracted to it. So it's kind of like a oh shit moment where you throw it down and throw it down on the ground, and then all the zombies will swarm it to give you a kind of a breather. Definitely so good, so needed. Especially when there's a max ammo, you can throw down, reload all your guns, pick up the max ammo. It'll refill your monkeys. Very good stuff. But yeah, I mean, guys, is there really that much to say about Untoten? The strategy is just survive. Do not die. It sounds simple in theory, but man, I mean, you can get cornered pretty fast on this map if you're not, moving around. You don't ever want to be sitting still on this map. I cannot stress that enough. You need to be moving around. Eventually, you just get the points. You get the guns you want. Like I said, ray gun, thunder gun is OP. Thunder gun, it only has 2 shots to equip, and you can't reload it too. So you have to use every shot before you reload. But it's an infinite damage weapon where a whole horde of zombies in front of you just gets blown away. It's pretty fucking cool. They're all standing. A gust of wind comes out of this gun, fucking blows them all back, and it kills them all. So it's like you need it for Untoten if you want to go high rounds. I know there's multiple guys have gotten to round 100 on like every single zombies map. I'm sure there's like a specific strategy curated to all these high rounds, but like I said, I'm not too much of a hardcore player. I enjoy the casual zombies, just going for high rounds. I'm not too into the Easter eggs or the main quests as they later become. I just like playing the map. I like figuring the stuff out. It's zombies was always about the survival aspect and not so much. Like I love the fact that it's indefinite survival. It's not like Firefight from Halo, where it's timed and you can beat it, or Horde from Gears of War, where there's an ending to it per se. I like the fact that zombies feels indefinite. it adds this cool layer of, okay, how long can we actually survive? And I'm pretty sure this came out before Gears of War's Horde mode, right? Which was introduced in Gears 2, I believe. This was the first of its kind, man. I can't really remember another game having a Horde mode like this, you know? It's just so fucking cool, man. Like, if you don't like the shit, like, I don't know what's wrong with you, because it's just good, honest fun. It's good, honest skill issue if you can't go far fun. And each death in this feels like, oh, I did something wrong. What can I do to improve next time? Or maybe I shouldn't go there. Maybe I shouldn't camp there. Maybe, sometimes you do get fucked over by the zombies. And it's like, okay, fuck, I guess I'll have to do better next game. But that's just what I loved about it, man. And Nacht and Untoten, like, I'm probably going to rank these as I go. Maybe like a tier list ranking and then like an out of 10 ranking. Like I said, I want to put Nacht and Untoten as an S tier map, right? Because if this map does not exist, guys, if this map never came out, if they never did this, then literally none of the other great maps, none of the other bad maps, Zombies mode probably wouldn't exist as a whole, This was the map that started it all, so you have to give it, like, I want to give it S, right? But I'm not going to. I would hear an argument that it deserves S tier, right? Because, like I said, none of the other maps don't exist without this one. It's very important. But as far as going back and replaying it, it just doesn't offer that great of an experience. If you want to go for bare bones survival, it's definitely going to do that. But some of the things I just don't like about it is, going back to it, it's certainly just a cool ass map to, log in and just survive on. But like I said, later in the series, you get these maps where, there's lots of room, lots of stuff to do, lots of mysteries, lots of secrets to upgrade, cool wonder weapons, really unique weapons, map-based weapons, and just cool stuff in general. And Nacht, unfortunately, does not offer that to a degree. I mean, you get the 2 basic wonder weapons on Black Ops 1, but a lot of maps also have those wonder weapons as well. So it's not terribly unique, but I don't know, man. Like, I like the fact that it's got an easy layout. There's like 3 rooms, 2 rooms in the upstairs. It's not intricate at all. You can literally just load in and the objective, what you have to do on it. The fact that the box doesn't move, which becomes a later staple in the maps, is, you famously get the teddy bear and the box moves. It doesn't move on this map, which is pretty sweet. You could just keep farming the box without the worry of having to go find it somewhere else. The ray gun for the first time was so cool. It's iconic, honestly. It's literally the most iconic zombies weapon. You can't even argue that. It literally just is. The thunder gun on Black Ops 1 is pretty cool. And that's really, there's not much else to say. There's not much strategy. It's, like I said, just survive. I guess I'll talk about some of the things I really don't like about it now. It's like so slow to start, which I get was part of the ambiance in like the fear of World at War in Black Ops 1, or mostly World at War, but they could have sped it up in Black Ops 1 because we already knew this map at this point. But I get it. Like, the map is slow to start off because they want you to feel like, oh shit, you're gonna have, like, some stuff is happening right now. It's just a slow build up to them eventually taking you out, which is actually pretty cool. But, when you just want to load in and shoot zombies, it's not ideal because they do take forever on the first couple rounds, especially round 1, to just walk at the windows and start the game off. You know what I mean? It's not that quick. Something else is that there's no perks except for Mule Kick on Black Ops 1, which is cool because you get an extra weapon. But I wouldn't even say it's that necessary because you're going to have 1,000,000 points because there's not much to open. There's not much stuff to buy except your weapons on this map. So, no perks, whatever. Another dislike I have is on World at War specifically, if you have to use, you have to use the flamethrower pretty much because it's insanely good. Gun weapons are just terrible. That's a Black Ops 1 staple though. Like, even with Pack-a-Punch, later in Darius, and all the World at War weapons, Black Ops 1 gun, like the bullet weapons that aren't the ray gun or the Wunderwaffe or any of these infinite damage things are just bad. You know, they don't carry you terribly far. They get you to the challenge, like my challenge, where I'm trying to go to round 20 at least, it's fine. But if you're trying to go any higher, they start to fall off really hard in the 30s and 40s. Bullet weapons just suck, you know? That's just what it is. I mean, at the time, sure, it was a challenge at the time, honestly. Like Cold War. Yeah, I don't know if you guys played Cold War, but it's not hard. Gun bullets are so broken in that game. All the wonder weapons are really broken. Cold War is just an easy, simplified experience, as opposed to the earlier games, which they challenge you. They certainly do, man. Like, I don't know. But some people, like, there's opposite ends of the spectrum where people like the challenge, people hate the challenge. People like the easy maps, people hate the easy maps. That's a very common theme in the zombies community. Holy shit, I honestly didn't think I would go on for this long, but here we are, man. We're making it happen. And I actually feel better about this episode, you know? I don't feel as retarded as the other one. It feels nice to talk about it. I think one of my problems on the Plants vs. Zombies one, sorry to go back to it, but it's just it's too scripted, man. I almost took too many notes and just kept trying to read off the notes instead of just, but I think I found a system here where I can have bullet points and kind of just let my thoughts kind of curate as I'm talking. It's probably not the best way to do it, but it's making sense for me right now. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more I can say about Nacht, Untoten, guys. As you all know, it's literally the most bare-bones survival map. I would probably give it a out of 10 score. Let me think, guys. Let me voice crack too while I'm at it. Fuck. God damn. Anyways, let's see. I would probably give it a solid 6 out of 10. You know, it could be an S tier map. I think it's gonna go towards more the B tier. I'll probably make a tier list when I'm done. When I'm done with all the maps. But like I said, B tier is fine. It's cool to load in. It's cool to survive just really easily. There's no intricate part of this map at all. You literally just get your favorite guns, get your favorite loadout, and then just hold out, man. I mean, do you guys, I'll mention this really quick. I'm doing this glitchless, by the way, but there's many glitches where you can exploit the map, some geometry on the map, to get the zombies to just stand there and not attack you, which I never was a fan of. I did it back in the day when I was a kid because, you know, I wasn't good, which will be the common theme of when I was a kid. I was dog shit at the game. I still am. I'm struggling with Bus Depot right now. That's what I'm stuck on. I've done town, I've done farm, and I'm working on Bus Depot. I've got to 15 on Bus Depot. I cannot hit the 20 mark. Dude, it's just so fucking hard. You need the ray gun or the ray gun Mark II. And like I said, LMGs feel like a detriment because you need to reload them. But the bullet guns suck so bad, dude. I honestly might give up on it because I know it's possible to get round 20 on Bus Depot, but fuck, it's hard, dude. I might give up on it. But yeah, Nacht, Untoten, B tier map, 6 out of 10. Very fun survival experience. Obviously, it's the fucking first zombies map, guys. You cannot rate this map bad because if this map is bad, then everything else is terrible because nothing would exist without this map. If you hate this map, you're just a zombies hater, man. Which is fine. It's not, the mode isn't for everybody. I was huge into multiplayer, like during the COD's life cycles. I was not into zombies. I played the maps a couple times, but I was grinding multiplayer, man. I loved the prestiging. I loved ranking up. Me and my boys would always play Search and Destroy. And that just was kind of the theme until the later CODs, which I stopped playing all around because the later ones are just not. They're just, man, everything revolves around Warzone, man, and it's sad because Warzone was good. I was never the biggest Warzone fan, but fucking Warzone ruined Call of Duty, man, and it really did. It's just everything in the game revolves around Warzone. Everything multiplayer, you unlock it early or you play it before Warzone early to level your weapons, to define the meta, which is terrible anyway. I liked Blackout better. I'm a Blackout enthusiast. I played a shit ton of Blackout. I know I'm kind of rambling on here about stuff that isn't Nacht or Untoten, but I just fuck you guys. It's my talk, so you can deal with it or not. But yeah, I just like looting for attachments. Warzone kind of feels like you're just looting for money to buy the meta loadout, it feels so shit. And the fact that there's even meta loadouts that they don't tune for a while. I mean, I've not played Warzone 3. I stopped at Warzone 2, and I didn't even play Warzone that much. Like I said, I'm an Overwatch player. You could roast me if you want. Game clears any other game this day. It offers an experience that you can't get anywhere else, but I know that's a whole different topic for a different video. But anyways, I guess I'll probably wrap it up soon. Nacht or Untoten, man. Fucking great map. Solid fucking map. There's not much else to say. 6 out of 10. B tier map. Like I said, I'm doing this solo too, by the way. With people, the experience doesn't change much. You're just playing with your friends or you're not. So I would probably give it a similar rating if I was playing with friends as opposed to solo. So I think that's just going to about do it for the first Minisode of the channel. Let me know what you guys think or don't. No one's probably going to listen to this. I don't care if they do or don't. Like I said, this is mainly just for me to go back to years down the road to basically say, wow, what a cool, cute little young retard this guy was. And it's cool. It's just going to be cool to revisit years down the road. Like I said, first Minisode ever. I plan on doing these. I guess I should explain what they're going to be. They're not going to be all zombies. Minisodes are just going to be like a specific part of a game or something small that just can't make it into its own full video. I did not intend for this to be like above 25 minutes. I'm at 25 minutes right now. I don't know how much longer it's going to be, but I'm just having fun talking about it, man. It's really cool to revisit the old stuff and relive the old memories of the games I'm talking about. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm playing now. I'm playing Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland on my Game Boy Advanced SP, which is I've played it when I was a kid. I played it back when it came out. That game it's just good, honest fun, man. I love Kirby. It's easy as all Kirby games are, but it's pretty fun. I love it. It'll probably get its own episode, I'm sure, when I'm done. I'm taking notes on it and whatnot. I'm also playing Halo Infinite multiplayer still. What I do is I log in, I put on a double XP token, just grind for an hour because I want to get all the Kazis and the battle passes, which is, my main objective of the game right now, but it's cool because they added a lot more on than they had on release, and the community is carrying with the Forge maps. It's been pretty cool to see. I'm also playing Overwatch. I play a lot of Overwatch. It's my main game. I'm grinding for the Jade Zenyatta orbs right now. I'm a Zenyatta main. Discord orb is goated. It's so fun to use. I love the focus fire it takes. I'll probably do a lot of minisodes about Overwatch. Maybe some ones about just they could be about anything, guys. I mean, we'll see where it goes, but they just added the mid-season patch on season 9. They introduced the Hero Gauntlet. I don't even know why the fuck am I talking about this. I'm so retarded, bro. This is a fucking video about World at War and Black Ops 1 and Nacht or Untoten. I don't know why I'm bringing any of this up. I guess I'm just trying to let you guys know what I'm playing right now. I wanted to touch the new R6 season, but I haven't yet. I've been playing Rainbow Six. I haven't been playing it lately, but there was a time period where I was really into it. It was between the launch of Overwatch 2 and Overwatch 1, because like the end seasons of Overwatch 1 waiting for Overwatch 2 was like, dude, it was a rough period, man. So I got really into Siege because I really like learning a new game. I think that's what I liked about League of Legends. I played a little Valorant. I just like learning like the mechanics and game sense of a new game. That's like super fun to me. So I might play a little Siege, and then I know the new season just dropped and the new operator looks pretty cool. I'm playing some old school shit right now. Let me go through my Steam library. I have a couple things installed I'm trying to play. Metal Hellsinger is one I'm trying to play right now. I'm just trying to make the time for it. What else do I have installed? Mechabellum. It's like this auto battler game with these robot units, and you try to build a board that's better than your opponents, and you outplay your opponent and use counter units and stuff. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Really fun. I just played through Borderlands 1, and I'm playing through Borderlands 2 with my buddy right now. We haven't played in a couple of days, but we'll get back on that. And yeah, Black Ops. I'm on Black Ops 2 zombies now, so I did all of the Black Ops 1 zombies. I know Verrucht is going to get its own video soon here. I'm going to go in the order of when this map's released, because then I could talk about what evolved and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, that's really it, guys. I'm just playing Overwatch. I'm playing Halo Infinite, and I'm playing the zombies maps. I played PvC for the podcast, Plants vs. Zombies. I'm thinking about buying Garden Warfare 2 on the Steam sale right now because it's like $4. And I love those games, man. It was like Overwatch before I knew about Overwatch. I think that's why I love it so much. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's gonna do it, guys. If you're here listening to this right now, thank you. I'm not gonna ask for likes. I'm not gonna ask for a sub, but honestly, just feedback. Leave a comment down below if you see this, and let me know what I could do better. I feel like this episode feels a lot better than the first one did, because like I said, there was so much information I didn't account for, and I took way too many notes. It felt like I was just reading my notepad and then called it an episode. It was really bad. I'm kind of ashamed of it, but I'm going to leave it up and just try to learn from it, you know. This episode feels a lot better because I have like I said earlier, I have just bulletins of what I want to talk about, and I'm letting myself talk and just kind of form it together like a jigsaw puzzle as I'm going. And it feels a lot better, you know. It feels like I can express my thoughts a lot more, and rather than have it be some gay fucking notes read off simulator. But anyways, like I said, I mean, this has gone way too long. There's not much else to say. Nacht, Untoten, pretty fun map. And next one is Verrucht. Also, the minisodes, they're not going to all be zombies related stuff. Minisodes are also going to contain stuff from other games. Maybe they're going to be small indie games that don't have like the length of a full episode, although Plants vs. Zombies did not deserve near 50 minutes runtime. I really don't know what the fuck I was thinking with that, man. But yeah, we'll see where it goes, man. They're not going to all be zombies maps. I want to do just minisodes every now and then to break up the monotony of the episodes. I might even put them out more than regular episodes, but we'll see. Well, it depends on what I'm playing. But yeah, like I said, thanks, guys. Give me some honest feedback. Tell me how fucking stupid and gay I am in the comments. If you like this video, thank you. If you're listening to it, thank you. If you dislike the video, thank you too, because anything does anything at all when anything does work, things and that and stuff and things. You know what I mean? I guess that's going to do it, guys. I'm sorry for rambling. Holy fuck. I'm going to get out of here now. Thank you. Thank you again. Goodbye.